So I'm in the mood to redecorate a little bit in my apartment. I'm getting kind of bored with my decor and kind of thinking of just changing things up a little bit, maybe moving things around. The other day in my local Buy Nothing group, I saw someone post this mirror, and I've heard that mirrors make your space look bigger, so I wanted to add a mirror in my living room. So I went and picked it up. It's just sitting there by the front door, and before I figure out where I want to put that, I started looking around at some of the stuff on my wall, and I'm just like, I kind of want to like move things around or get rid of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. We're just gonna work with what I got, so let's go and get started. This is the mirror that I picked up. The lady said that it was gold painted, so I'm assuming that she actually painted it herself, because you can kind of tell here that it's not fully gold, but this part is, and I just really like the little detail here on it. It looks like they just painted it gold, but I love it. I love anything gold. Gold decor is my favorite. I was just like, why not see how this works in our space? So we have to hang this up. I already wiped it, cleaned it a little bit. It was a little bit dusty, but that's all set to go. Just have to figure out where. So the addition of this mirror just made me start looking at some of the things that were hanging on my wall, like this sign. This sign was sitting up there at the top right before you enter the kitchen, but I'm taking it down. I'm giving it back to my brother. I already texted him. He gifted this to me a couple years ago, and I just politely let him know that I am no longer interested in it, and if he wanted it back, he said yes. So I'm going to just set this aside so I can give it back to him when I see him. So now there's nothing hanging there. You guys know I love my dog, so I still want the sign, but maybe I can put this somewhere else. Not sure if that will work there, but I have to get my ladder to see how it looks up there. So I have this, and then on the other side of the kitchen, I have this little painting. This painting I actually found when I was decluttering my mom's kitchen, and I liked it, so I decided to put it on our wall. Here's another little sign by our front door. My grandpa got this for me. Thought it was pretty funny. He never gifts me anything really, so this is kind of special. And again, I don't know if this is the best place for it, but that's where that's been living. This is a beautiful portrait of my two babies. So Tracy was my fur baby a few years ago. She passed away, and this is my current baby, and I just love both of them together like that. Such a thoughtful gift that my sister gave to me, so I love that. Again, I don't know if this is the best place for it, but that's just where it's been living. This is my dry erase calendar, which is fine there since I sit here when I'm working on stuff. Thinking about moving those. Also want to go through this shelf. My partner and I just have been collecting some Funko Pops, but I know I don't really need them all, so I might go through that. I'm gonna see how this looks up there. What if I put this one there? I know there's probably some people that are like, why don't you just buy new decorations, new mirrors or wall decorations? But you guys already know that I like to use what I already have and be creative that way. So sometimes you don't need to go out and purchase things, even if you're doing it on a budget, whether it's being thrifty or finding things secondhand. But I like to first start off with using what I have and then taking a look at my space and seeing if there's anything else that I could add, and then make a list and head over to the thrift store and see if it's something that I can find there. Also, something that holds me back from getting new items is that eventually, hopefully this year, fingers crossed, we move out of this place, and I don't want to be purchasing new things right now because I don't know what that space is going to look like. Because what if I get something and it fits perfectly in the space, but it doesn't fit in the other one? So I'm also just trying to avoid that. Don't want to run into that issue, so I'm just using what I have. It might not be the prettiest or most aesthetic things, but it's just what I own. So now I want to go through some of these items. Most of these are my partner's, and I don't think he wants to get rid of any, but there are a few things in here that are mine that I can let go, so we're gonna do that. Just gotta step up here on my ladder. Okay. This one is mine. I can let go. This can go. I actually got this for free. This is one of the things I found when I was decluttering my parents' kitchen. This is so cool. I definitely want to keep this limited edition Pokemon ball. That's my partner's, that's his. This is mine. So from my shelf, I'm just gonna get rid of this and this, which I still don't know what it is, just some collector's item. So I'm gonna post these in my Buy Nothing group, see if anyone wants them. As I'm looking at this is from a concert that I went to 2015. I can't believe that's like 10 years ago almost. That's so crazy. So I just love this artist, and I have had this hanging here for a while. I also have that one there too, which I love. It's just the Grand Canyon. I think we're just going to remove this one. I don't necessarily want this here, so we're gonna remove that. I think I'll just put this back in my closet because I don't want to get rid of it. So now we have this extra space right here, but I'm thinking, what if I move this over here, since I still want that hung, and then put that one right there, so while I'm sitting at my desk working, I can see my favorite things. I don't want to put that there because when I write stuff on the whiteboard, this is in the way, so that's why this sits over here on this side. So we're just gonna leave that there, but let's give that a try, see how I like that. I'm gonna use my reusable duster. My babies. I would like to eventually, when we move, have like a designated pet section where I can hang stuff like this, or silly signs like the ones that I have over there with her stuff. So that's like her little section. But right now she's got stuff all over the apartment, so it's kind of hard to put everything in one spot, especially because we're so limited with our space. Okay, let's hang you up. Okay, very slight difference here, but it's still a difference. It's still a little change, just using what I have and moving things around. Okay, now that I moved that, we have this empty space here, which I can't figure out what I want to do. So do I just leave it blank? Should I put the mirror there so that we can see ourselves, make sure we don't look like a hot mess, and hang that mirror there? Or the next option is hanging the mirror here above the couch. So we haven't really had anything hanging on top or above the couch, except for this one poster that I had a while ago, but that's long gone. So we just have nothing over here. It's just bare. I wish you guys could tell me your opinions in real time, because by the time you guys see the video, I will already have it hung. So, and I just had another thought. What if I hang the mirror here? I don't know what to do. Since I can't decide where is the best location for the mirror, I'm just gonna wait till my partner gets home. He needs to be the one to hang it up anyway, because it's kind of heavy. So still, leave your comments down below. Maybe I will move the mirror if you guys give me a better idea. There's been so many times where I will show you guys something or put something in a spot, and then you guys have way better ideas, so then I end up moving it, and it just works out so much better because you guys are the best. So I am so excited for this package by Lindsay Home. They were kind enough to send me an end table to feature on my YouTube channel. It's easy to assemble and it's super sturdy, and I'm just excited to add something new to my space. Here is the end table all done. It looks so nice. Here in this drawer we have these cup holders here and this little section to put like your remote or something. And then this bottom part, it's got 2 shelves. Cool part of this table is if you lift this, you can also store things in here or have things charging and plugged in, hidden out of sight, which is pretty cool. With the end table, I was debating if I wanted it in the bedroom so that it can be my nightstand, because right now I just have a basic black IKEA table that I got from my Buy Nothing group that I've been using. And even though it works fine, this is obviously much better quality and it has room for storage. Or we were thinking of replacing this end table here next to the couch. So this is our current end table next to the couch. This is a few inches wider than the new one. So not everything is going to fit on this like how this is. So right now I just keep my record player on here. Got coasters, a little speaker, and the lamp. And then we also have something stored in here as well. And then down at the bottom we have our router and modem, and then the speaker. So I'd love to have the new end table here, but since everything's not going to fit, we're probably gonna have to find a new spot for my record player, this big JBL speaker, and the stuff inside it. This is the next day and we decided it was time to make the change. So I'm removing everything from this end table and just placing things to the side because I don't necessarily know where everything is going right now. I didn't realize how many cables and things we have plugged in back here, so it took us a while to untangle everything and then figure out how we were going to have everything plugged back in with the new end table. And I did not realize how dusty it was down there. I dust and clean this table all the time, so that's just shocking. I wiped everything down, then we vacuumed the space and then put the new end table there. And then we had to go through the other end table and take out all the things inside it. A bunch of random things in here really, so we had to just find new homes for them all. So this is what it looks like. We put it here next to the couch and we love it. It's already been a couple of days of us using it and it's amazing. So since this table is smaller than the old one, we now have this little extra space here. So we moved this lamp here, got rid of the lamp that was sitting on the old end table. And the old end table, I donated it to my Buy Nothing group, so someone already came and picked that up. And we just absolutely love it. So right now we just have the speaker and my coaster sitting on here, and I can't lift this up with one hand, but in here I just have this phone charger, so when I'm sitting here on the couch I can charge my phone, which is super handy because before when I was sitting here I could not charge anything. I had to use the one over there, but usually my partner was charging his phone, and we have a speaker that's already hooked up to the outlet, so it was just kind of a hassle to charge my phone. But now we don't have that problem anymore. I can sit here and charge my phone. And then I've already used this, which was really nice. I put my drink here too. And then I just have my book light here, so when I'm reading I can just pull that out. And here everything is still empty. I don't know what we're gonna put in here, but I'm thinking about putting some books over here because I think there's more space for my books in this, so we'll see. And we went ahead and put the mirror over here by the entrance, which we actually really like how this looks. We were debating, like I said, where to put it, but it actually ended up working out here and we kind of love that. So let me know what you guys think. We actually really like it here. I don't think we're gonna move it, but I'm always open to hearing your ideas. So that's how I refresh my apartment without buying anything. The end table was actually gifted to me by the company, so I didn't purchase it, but you still saw how I was creative and moved things around in my apartment. apartment, even utilized my buy nothing group and added something different to my space just to freshen it up. We've been loving the end table so far. It's the perfect size for our small space, and I love that it has extra storage in there. So check out Lindsay Home if you are in the market for any home decor or furniture for your place. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you guys soon.